Fight one. Ready, go!
This is Virtua Fighter 4 on PS2, and right now we're watching my AI Kage playing Kumite mode, and he could rank up to 4th Q. That's exciting. Do you want to stay and watch this? Couldn't take that long, could it?
Fight two. Ready, go!
This Kage is actually the last AI I have to train up. I'm trying to get them all to at least 3rd or 4th Dan. And actually we'll see what I'm going to be doing with them in a minute, because they're basically going to be my warm-up training partners, so I don't go into Kumite cold and just lose ranks because I'm not quite settled down as I try to sort through the 7 or so characters I'm playing. Tonight it's going to be Shun actually, and sort of fortunately for me, I only have like 4 moves that I do with Shun, so that'll probably need to evolve at some point, but we'll do a little warm-up with them, and then jump into Kumite and see how things go. Alright, well, that's maybe a good omen. Oh, I have to get the second controller here to bail out of this, because you have to have a second controller plugged in to use the AIs on the second memory card, if that's what you're doing. Conveniently, yep. Each of the files for these AIs, and it's going to save it here, takes up something like 650 kilobytes on the memory card. So the standard memory card has just enough room to have a save file for each of the 13 characters or so. So that's sort of convenient, I guess. I should go set up his. I'm going to set up his items. What the heck? Just bear with me a minute. Wait a second, I want to see how much space I had left. Gosh dang it. Oh, 172 kilobytes left. That was cutting it close, but I wonder if they did that on purpose, so they optimize it so you can just fit a file for each of the characters on there. And AIs can play through Kumite just like a player can. They learn stuff as they play, mostly as they play other AIs of the same character as them. But they learn how to guard and do other stuff. Oh, you didn't get much stuff, jeez. I'll just leave it for now then. Oof. Alright, gotta write that 650 kilobyte file over there. Okay. I'm gonna need that in a sec. So, oh, I don't have my joystick plugged in. Oh. Jeez. Super professional. Okay. So, versus. And I'll pull up my Shun here. Let's see, do I want his... I don't remember what I have set up for his costume, so I should have checked that. Oh well, I can check that afterwards. Okay, and for who do I want to warm up against? How about Sarah? That could be rough. 6th Dan. Some of these AIs got a little more more marinating time than others. So like Pie's 5th Dan, Lion is 4th Dan, Out 1th Dan, Jeffrey 3rd, Owie 8th. I don't like if I just let them go too long. But some of them also went really fast. Like Jackie seemed to level up really fast. 7th Dan. Akira leveled up pretty fast. I guess Owie did too, or I just forgot her for a while, but holy moly. Alright, well, I was gonna do Sarah. Let's see. Oh, I kinda like, check out the colors on this Sarah actually. Did I do that wrong? Okay. And we'll go to my favorite, stage. I don't know why it's my favorite stage. Maybe just for training, really. I guess it's big and it doesn't have walls because I don't feel enclosed. It's kind of nice pastel colors.
Come on, let's begin.
So I got her basically all in black, so that's exciting. That's as you may know, that's pretty much what I strive for with my characters. Oh, I threw her out of Flamingo. Good for me. I like this hat I have. It's sort of a Phrygian Smurf cap. Whoop. Oh no. So let's see. Forward. No. About to do it, but cruelly cut down. Forward. Oh, that's the scorpion kick, right? Forward guard kick is a scorpion kick. I just figured that out recently. Okay, it looks like his down forward guard, or his down forward kick is a decent kick. Whoops. What else do we got going on? Now that double jump kick he just did. Oh, so he just does that sometimes from neutral kick? Or was I... Guard kick. Why is he just doing random moves? I'm really confused right now. My joystick on the fritz? So if I just mash guard kick, he starts doing all kinds of stuff. Well, this is weird. Again, this 6th Dan Sarah is not giving me a whole lot of room. Yeah. But there's no risk of losing rank or anything in this versus mode, so that's why I'm here.
Ready, go!
Punches, not super great. That was down forward punch, so that seems pretty good. And that was down forward punch again for that ground hit. Whoa. Oh, there's a deflection on... Is that me deflecting her? That's back kick. I remember that. I kept doing that a lot accidentally. It can be handy if you just kind of want to wait out your opponent. It's like, oh, opening move. I'll just lay here for a sec. He does get up automatically after a while, so you have to watch that. So neutral kick is that 2-kick, that thing. That's pretty good. I don't know why he starts. So he starts hopping after doing that. Is that because I was holding the button? No. Why did he start pogoing around?
Ready, go!
He did it again. Oh, that was interesting. I don't know if I've seen that throw animation. He doesn't do it. I think it's if I hold the button just a little. Yeah, if you hold the button just a little, it'll go up on one leg. Okay, well, he's got kind of a standard like down forward kick moves, but his neutral kick is interesting. So we did forward guard kick, which is a scorpion kick. scorpion kick. Whoops, that wasn't it. I have written down up guard kick. There we go. Up guard kick is his sort of drop kick. Oh no. So these moves are a little slow, and she can just jab me out of them if she's in my face. That was another drop kick. A little different. So up back guard kick drops to the ground. Oh no. Yeah, see, I can't do these moves when she's in my face, but up guard kick. Still can't. There, I got her. Doesn't do much damage. It does take you to the floor, and then you can chill out there for a second. I was gonna throw her. Down back kick. Is that just one? Oh no, so it's, I have it written down wrong. I have down back kick, but it's actually down back kick kick. If you want to do the low high mix up like that, which is pretty effective. Oh, that was as weak as my ring out. Don't tell anyone, but her shoes are actually dark blue. They aren't black or dark gray. That was all I had. I still don't know what to do a lot of the time when she does that flamingo stuff. And I don't know what to do from that pogo move stance. Okay, that worked okay. Well, you wouldn't hit an old guy with no glasses, would you?
Maybe I should pull back a little.
So down back kick kick. You should hold back a little. I'm just warming up here. I'm not sure about that drop kick. That seemed kind of rough. It's not great range. Yeah, I don't know. That drop kick too. That's up there. I don't suppose I can. No. That's the deflection. No. So I gotta watch out for that stance. These stances. If he keeps going into this stance, I'm gonna get irritated. I had to stop playing Kage because of, in large part because of his Jumanji stance, which I can't stand. No awkward pun intended. Cartwheel is slow to launch. That's forward kick. There it is. And that prone hit was something like down forward punch.
Ready, go!
So back guard kick was that pogo thing. Of course, the other thing you have to do is Shun his drink with all three buttons. Some of his moves have him drink automatically. One thing I'm bad at too is, if you remember, you can get in up to three drinks per. Oh, see, I could have done it there. You can get up to 3 drinks between rounds if you win. Ow, ow. Forward kick, I think. He's got a lot of stuff that go into that pogo.
Even good guys blow it.
Alright, let's try to get into actually fighting type of
Let's begin.
outlook. Sorry, microphone. Where I'm not just trying to flowchart interesting moves. So, forward kick. I do that so much because I'm just... wow. Okay. Whoa, that was handy. Get some drinks. The drinks, as far as I know, mostly just open up more moves. There's certain moves you can only do when you have a certain amount of drinks in Shun. meant to do a punch kick. Oh yeah, so that was his torpedo move, and that takes drinks. I'm surprised I still have 10 drinks, and I thought torpedo takes about 10 drinks. That was forward punch kick. See, now I could just lay on the ground for a while and use up some clock. The AI does not usually go after you. Oh, I threw out a flamingo. Gosh darn. She's not falling for the cartwheel much. Oh, my old nuts. That was not where I wanted to be. Well, she's gonna run out the clock. Or whatever.
Ready, go!
That's back punch kick. Oh. Various punch kick moves. That's a down forward punch kick is a low elbow, I guess. Aw, shucks. So neutral kick. Scorpion kick. I'm not sure how useful scorpion kick is. Maybe once in a while as a surprise. Forward guard kick.
Fight one. Ready, go!
Whoop. Ow, ow. Oh. Thinking things at the moment. Oh. I got my throw in eventually. Oh, not, she's wasting my drinking time. Ah! That's why I should have got in a cartwheel. Dang it. Thought I wasn't going to throw you out of flamingo, huh? Oh, camera. Sweet. That was down forward guard kick. Whoa! Was that... What did I do? Was that something she did? I don't know. Was that an evasion? That was crazy. Crazy, man. Ooh, let's try to do my scorpion kick. Uh-oh. Outmaneuvered you, lady. Smart am I. So my Shun is actually pretty basic, but effective. Like, somehow he seems to fluster these high-ranked AIs a little bit.
Fight one. Ready, go!
Oh, she got me. I'm like, I don't know how he... Like, you know, I don't know how he missed her there. We might throw in quick. There, you got stuck in flamingo. Ah. Oh. too passive.
Ready, go!
Scorpion kick.
Fight three! Ready, go!
Whoop. Nah. It was supposed to be a throw. Whoa. No, come on! I screwed up the time. Oh, Scorpion kick's too slow. Oh. Just taking all my mighty throws now. Oh. Wasting too much time. I keep running out of time. Huh.
Maybe I should pull back a little.
You're fine. You're fine.
So you're my opponent.
Fight one! Ready, go!
I keep trying these fancy moves to start with, and the kicks are too fast for those. Oh my gosh. That was so weird. Wow, I've been trying to throw her for some reason, and it's not. So his down forward punch does not actually juggle. Let's get some rings in. It's interesting. Oh, it didn't count? So is that on purpose? You can't... I lost a drink laying down. You can't, Whoa. It didn't even make a sound when it knocked her down. It's getting weird. This is weird. Ugh. I'm getting worse at fighting her. She's getting better. Well, she is learning, so that could actually be a problem. Like, maybe I don't want to do too many warm-ups against these learning AIs. Oh, that was sloppy. Supposed to be a throw. Why am I not doing my drinky throw? Oh, my life went away. Oh no!
Even good guys.
What is this forward kick?
One, ready, go!
Oh. She's too fast. That animation is so weird. She just like tractor beams to his groin. Which,
Fight two, ready,
its own issue, I suppose. So back kick is basically my winning move. That and down back kick. Almost fast enough to beat her kick. And that is back throw, I think. Back block, back guard punch. Just gonna take my sweet time, sweet cheeks. Whoop. The only problem with that is I don't get my between round drinks in. You tried to flip out of that, I saw that. I see you trying to think of flowchart moves to do, and that's not a good way to go.
fight four, ready, go!
spent a whole round trying to throw her and failed. Wow, repeatedly. See, sometimes you just reach that point where the AI just decides you're not going to throw them. I wonder if that means that you need to start doing... that wake up of his gets off track when he lies down and it doesn't connect. I think she has learned how to tech my throws. And again, time is running out. What is with time? I meant to do that. I almost blew it. Oh, it's 30-second round. Why are we on 30 seconds? Is that normal? Oh, maybe it is. I'm thinking of Virtua Fighter 5, which is 45-second rounds. That's what I get for playing VF4. Jeez, no blocking anything. Nope. Well. Getting pretty brutal. Yeesh. Shit. Get more offense going somehow. Oh, not that way. Oh gosh. Oh. Sitting there wondering, why does this dude do it? I don't know what I'm doing.
So you're my
Fight one. Ready, go!
Scorpion kick. Oh, is she Scorpion kick a high? Probably is. Wow, she's really into sweeps at the moment. That was back punch, I think. See the...
Fight two. Ready, go!
Oh, she's learned that she can sweep me whenever she wants. What the... I don't know how I did that. Oh, I was trying to throw her. Oh, nice down back punch. Wow. Okay. My new favorite move. You're in the range. And it launches her for a juggle. Uh-oh. She's gonna learn eventually. There we go. Now I can leave warm-up. So... kick, which I forgot to keep doing. And then down back kick, the down back punch. Alright, that was about it, right? Kick, the moves I found anyway. Kick, down back punch. There might have been one more, but... Alright. Nice, simple, effective moves. I like that. Scorpion kick, maybe not so much. Drop kicks, maybe not so great. Down back kick, still good. Cartwheel, iffy. But down back punch, awesome. Kick, I gotta get back to using that. From using it like twice, I guess. Okay. Maybe I should try my other costume. Which is this one. It looks pretty hideous there. Hopefully I have some good colors though. can call those great colors.
No time. Fight one. Ready, go!
This actually looks like almost the exact same way I was setting up my AI, except I found ow. I was gonna try down back punch on him, but it was a little too late.
Ready, go!
Great. Probably a better juggle I could do. Uh-oh, he found the knee, hits it. Ah, and that hits it. Oh, and sweeps at it. It's whittling me away.
Fight three. Ready, go!
Oh. Ugh. Oh. Oh, dang it. Now he figured that one out.
Ready, go!
Ah. Good. Sheesh. You look so happy. Basically kind of hit this barrier first stand with pretty much all the characters I've been trying to play.
Fight one. Ready,
Can anybody get past it? Ow! But even my... Oh, why? Because I was holding. Even my AI Akira got demoted at first stand. At first.
fight two. Ready, go!
I should, you know, be encouraged by that, I suppose. Oh, jeez. Little down back punch, you're my new favorite move. What? That was interesting. Down back punch kick is a little tiny thing. That. That down back card kick? Ah, stuff got weird. Oh. I don't know what that spinning punch was. Maybe back punch? Followed by regular punch? I do kind of like that hat though. I gave my AI a similar outfit, slightly different hat. There's a lot of Shun hats, and a yellow tunic, which worked pretty well. Oh.
Fight one. Ready, go!
Ah, there's a drop kick. And a drinky throw. Ah. shunning better than I'm shunning. Look at my shun hat. I have a bigger bottle though. Oh, I didn't do my drinking. Come on. No, he knows that move too. Ow. Yeah, see, he can just do... That was dumb. Ooh. Ah.
Ready, go!
Ooh. I don't know what he was going for, but I'm glad it didn't work. Whoa! Shoot. I don't know. I still don't know how to get out of that, so it's bad news when I get into it. Oh, that should be a cartwheel. Just keep mashing throw. That'll work, sure.
Ready, go!
Finally. Oh. Oh, I was gonna throw him. Now I'm in trouble. Ugh. God. That crumpled at the end. I just stopped thinking clearly. I should have had that one. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know.
Fight one. Ready, go!
The neutral kick I've been forgetting. Yeah, he knows it. Ooh. Well, down that punch works pretty good on him.
Ready,
Or if you're standing, no, it's still the same thing. Ah, it's doing it to me. Oh, how do you do that? I want to do that. Oh.
fight three. Ready, go!
Ooh. I just couldn't do this. No! Why? Dangling my finger on the kick button. Yeah, you don't want to sit there. Well, I can beat up a third cue. Yay for me. Jeez, it's ugly, Shun.
Fight one. Ready, go!
Just getting a storm of Shuns here. Cool.
Ready, go!
Hey, the drop kick. Ah, what is I gonna do? Drop kick. I don't know how to do drop kicks. Back punch is pretty handy. It's got nice range and it's not really as slow as it looks. Oh, down forward kick is probably cooler even though. Yeah, down or back punch. Keep forgetting to drink. I'm a bad Shun. Bad Shun. Well, I'm currently down to just Shun and Vanessa in Virtua Fighter 4. I recently gave up Kage and Aoi because they got too hard at first stand.
Let's begin.
I already mentioned Kage had the stance thing, and these moves to me are kind of all over the place. I don't really feel like I have a handle on how to be a ninja. And Aoi, I just couldn't muster enough offense. Which sounds stupid, but I'm no good with her counter moves, and these second dans are just ruining me. Alright, I gotta pay attention. Now, I was practicing against the 6th dan Sarah, so that... Oh, she didn't do that. Good. I think the 2nd dan Sarah is better than my 6th dan Sarah.
Ready, go!
Real sweet. Ah, jeez. It's too fast. Ah. Yeah, I think my 6th dan Sarah is not quite as together as that Sarah was. Hey, there's the first stand. So, first stand fights, you don't want to blow because you can get demoted if you blow too many of them, and they're the only way to rank up. Whoa. Down forward punch, kind of, but it didn't look like as usual. Maybe I accidentally hit kick as well as punch. Ah, I hate that. It's got massive. Oop.
Ready, go!
I haven't been drinking either. That's what I always do wrong. Ah!
Fight 4! Ready, go!
He has found my height. God, I hate that. That back turn thing, he's invulnerable.
Fight 5. Ready, go!
Definitely found out he can get me low. Out of it. God, that's one way out of it. Well, I'm gonna get demoted. Should have had that fun. Well, except he started going low, and that was a tactic I couldn't handle after I had gone low on him. I couldn't seem to hit him with my down back punch. He would just lay back in one of his stupid stances. I hate his stances. Well, here's another. Jeez, that was a ridiculous match. He just, well, every throw attempt he just read perfectly, conveniently enough. He just kept pecking at me like I was pecking at him. So I'm gonna go here. Oh, that was a torpedo accidentally. It does have some kind of knockback on it. Basically, you can't get characters when their back is turned. When their front is turned, I guess. Going at him more, and that just didn't work at all.
Ready, go!
I don't know how to get out of it. Jeez. Dumb.
Fight 5. Ready, go!
Oh, another one. I'm gonna get demoted because I can't pull out these close matches. I go away from what kind of works and then I just get confused.
Fight 1. Ready, go!
I'm mad laughing leg. Your stupid stances. Good.
Fight 3. Ready, go!
Gotta do more back kick. Good old back kick. No! Finger dangling on the kick button again. No, again! Oh, that's gonna get me killed. Yep.
Ready, go!
Just gonna evade into the fence. Well, there goes all my health trying to stop his stupid stance. I was in some kind of stance. Oh. And inputs. Sloppy, sloppy. Getting away from kick, kick. Ninth Dan. Well, that's an awesome color outfit she's got. Ah, what was I trying to do? Down forward kick? Oh yeah, down forward kicks. Good. Yeesh. Oh, wow. Ugh. Jeez, I just felt like I couldn't do anything. That's weird. Ugh. Wow. Well, see, now I felt I didn't have offense as an ally. She's showing me it's not really the case. Of course, I'm not defending well.
Ready, go!
Ah. Desperately trying to get out of the pogo thing.
Fight 5. Ready, go!
Oh, that's not. Lose. Oh, she countered. Of course. Well, that was. Losing so much. I'm just gonna have to give up Virtua Fighter 4. Kumite's too hard once you get to first hand. At least once I get from first hand. Oh boy. Oh, look at him. I can't touch him. Okay, not a great round.
Ready, go!
Almost blew that one.
Fight 3. Ready, go!
Oh, cartwheel is availing me not here. Didn't help him either. Didn't help me. Oh, how did you do that? Okay, come on. We gotta get this third round win. I haven't won a round 3 since ever. Oh no, I fought some lowies where I won round 3s. Why did I try a cartwheel? So cartwheel. At least I won a first band match. Holy moly. I'm getting farther and farther from ranking up though. I mean, I'm not ready to go to second Dan rank obviously, but just gotta start to put things together in a way that I'm not doing right now. I can take out Q ranks alright. These Dans just start blasting me. I think maybe all the AIs just stay at first Dan rank forever too.
Fight 2. Ready, go!
I mean, I know it doesn't really work that way, I guess. Oh, I do? Well... I was trying to do standing back punch like that. I tried to do a back throw there, but it didn't.
Ready, go!
It's forward. Oh. Ooh. See, cartwheel works on the Q ranks. That did not hurt. That should be a neutral kick. Sometimes he goes super fast with down back kick. Well, these Qs I can beat. The Dan's not so easy. Fade me not your lay phase. Ay, ay, ay. Trading blows, except he blocked all mine, and somehow I couldn't block his. So, going low on Leifei is not a long-term solution. Oh, you didn't let me lie down. Stand up and punch you.
Fight 3. Ready, go!
Oh, can't throw him when he's doing that nonsense. The camera went outside the wall.
Fight 4. Ready, go!
Back turn. The cartwheel is not working now. He's notched up the speed. I couldn't do a right. I was just trying to do a standing kick on my wake-ups, and both times I failed at it completely. So that's not great. I've forgotten how to do a wake-up high kick, apparently. Or do they hit mid? I guess they must. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, that's bad.
Fight 1. Ready, go!
Oh, I got out of it. Oh. Jeez. I just stood up with a kick. Good for me.
Ready, go!
I'm thinking that throw is back throw, but it's not. It's forward throw. Maybe that's part of the problem I've been having.
Fight 3. Ready, go!
Just punch and kick sometimes. I think I've been getting too far away from those. There, punches and kicks.
Fight 4. Ready, go!
Oops. I think forward punch is a thing. How did that miss? Oh, I should have had that. Hey, I beat a second Dan. Punches and kicks. I'm gonna have to write that down. Punch, kick. Because otherwise I just end up doing stupid stuff all the time. Punch and kick. Punch and kick. Those are good.
Here I come.
I love it.
1. Ready,
Oh, damn. Yeah, she's got good punches.
Fight 2. Ready, go!
interesting. Punch, 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 then down back kick. I guess that wasn't really close to a combo. It just kind of felt like it somehow. Okay. Can't. Boy. Oh, sometimes she's floated up there in tantalizing fashion. Couldn't do anything about it. Well, it floated up there and then pulled out a kick just as she touched down, and I tried to throw her, stupidly. But I beat her 4th Dan. See, maybe this was the problem I had with Aoi. Did I get too far away from her punches and kicks? She's got a really good kick. I waited too long. Ow. It's her kick. What the heck just happened? I tried to throw her. She... Where? My arm. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. So 3 counter moves in a row, and then just whatever that was.
Ready, go!
Shit. He's right. Backhand is pretty wicked. Ah, stagger.
Fight 5. Ready, go!
Just wanted to lie down. Sooner or later I'll get this. I feel a little better with Shun than I have with other recent characters, namely Kage and Aoi. We're a little more together with him, but definitely needs improvement. Oh, what rank is that? Yellow? No, it's only second. Be a better way to... I thought I could maybe throw my way out of the pogo, but tried it last time and it didn't work. Maybe I'll try it again. Get into out. It's not gonna let me now. Oh, hello. Hello, fist. I can hold down and punch to lay down like that, I guess.
Ready, go!
Whoops. Howie, howie. There's definitely this big divide when you go from first Q to first Dan. All of a sudden you're in the soup. Uh-oh.
Fight one. Ready,
Okay, third Q. Oh. Ooh.
fight two. Ready,
I don't really want drinks. I think if all drinks do is give you moves, they aren't moves I know how to use. Like, I don't want to do that torpedo move. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna stupid stuff. Just punch, dummy.
fight three. Ready,
Not you. Trying to draw. I mean me. Oh, too slow. I don't like that getup. He gets up backwards sometimes. And I'm not hitting backwards. How did he... Was that a little super late evasion? Look at that. What was that?
fight four.
Come on.
Ready, go!
Little punches. Did it again. Jeez. He's just decided to evade everything.
Ready, go!
Ugh. Scumbag.
I'm gonna whip you in no time!
Fight one. Ready, go!
Yeah, just do them all. Ugh. Donk. Lands on his head.
Ready, go!
it when Jackie just starts unloading with all his spins.
Ready, go!
Alright. Oh, it always goes low. What?
Fight 4. Ready, go!
He's not guarding low either, so see that's probably what's keeping me back from the Dan ranks. I can't guard low. Oh! Oh boy, that was close. Still can't beat a Jackie. Seems weird. I kept, he kept catching my punches. That flusters me. I didn't do kicks. Standing kicks.
Ready,
Wow, this is the first hand match. That's a bad start. What? Really bad start. Terrible start. Yeah, it's going bad. Ooh. Jeez.
ready, go!
Oh no, come on. Yes. Ah. God, how many reversals is she gonna get on me?
Ready, go!
Oh. Yay, well, I'm back to square beginning with rank up matches, but that's alright.
You're not a worthy opponent.
Fight one!
Margarita? No, extra
Ready,
spicy.
go!
Oh. What's that? Oh. Ooh.
Fight two! Ready, go!
Oh no. That was forward punch, I guess. Oh all that elbow stuff. Yeah. Oh, she switched back to defensive. Bye bye. Forward punch.
Ready, go!
Back punch. Oh, she caught my back punch and that. Okay, forward punch. Oh, that always gets me. Oops. Forward punch. Down back punch. Kick. Regular kick, regular punch. Ah,
Fight one.
first down.
Ready, go!
Big old leg that's sticking out there, Ironhead. Now, I should know how to deal with this nonsense. Oh, that's dance. Ugh. I hate Leifei.
Ready, go!
Yeah, invulnerable when his back is turned.
Fight three. Ready, go! Fight four. Ready, go!
Scorpion kick is not getting anybody. Oh, I got somebody. Ah! Hey, Leifei. Go away. I'm so undisciplined. I'm too undisciplined to fight Leifei. I mean, it should be pretty predictable what he's going to do because his options are quite limited when he's in his stances. But I just don't care. I just get frustrated and I want to do my thing. Whatever I think my thing is. Eee.
Fight two. Ready, go!
Tried to punch her. She's not. Sarah has a tough time going low, I think.
Go!
Oh, there she did it. Ah, too much spam.
Fight four. Ready, go!
You're sucking up my way.
Wowzer. Those are a thing.
Ready, go! Fight 4. Ready, go!
Wow, it takes forever to get up from that. God. Well, now I'm down. I don't remember. Now I'm even. Wow. No, that's good. That's good. Oh. Whoa, it's a crunching sound. Well, more wins than losses. Hooray for me. I definitely got better towards the end. Just have to play more, and it'll help. So I'm down to just 2 characters in Virtua Fighter 4. Should mean I can start to build a little head of steam. Not forget everything between matches. Okay, so a bunch of those fancy moves I tried in training did not really pan out, but punches can be good. Kick can be good. Hang on a second. What a mess that was. Where was I? There's punches, there's kick, there's down back, kick. I have to correct my note there. I was trying kick on that Lao, but that didn't work at all, really, kept blocking that. I felt like I had something going against that Lao, but he'd stomped me in 2 early rounds, and what else did I find there? There was simple stuff. There was one other thing at least. Oh, back punch is a turnaround slap thing that is pretty awesome. Down forward kick was good. And I keep thinking there's one more thing. Well, oh, forward punch or something. Goes into that sort of string of elbow-y type moves. Oh, and then crouching down back punch is really handy. So if I can start to string that kind of stuff together, I think I'll be able to make some progress. Also, back kick is one of my favorite moves, gives you a little breather. Yeah, it usually doesn't just come up and hit you with a down attack, which they could, I think, but they usually don't. Well, I think that's about all my brain can handle right now. Let's just put my last training, my last AI in training. Although, see, like, well, I mean, I did have a lot of trouble against that Sarah of mine, I suppose, so I don't know. And then I got, but she's 6th Dan, and I felt like I was doing okay with her. Then I fought a 2nd Dan, and I got stomped. But I guess maybe that just shows they have different tendencies and moves they like to use. I don't know. I guess if I'd probably played that 2nd Dan Sarah as many times as I lost to my 6th Dan Sarah, I would have gotten the hang of her too. Well, anyway. That's not. I'm just gonna switch costumes, do that. Am I in versus? What am I doing? I am in versus. How did that happen? Ah! Yeah, that's 600 and whatever some file, kilobyte file. Oh, it's late. Why was I in versus? Another long week, but now it's the weekend. Okay. And by morning, hopefully he won't be too high rank. But since he's what already? My favorite Shun hat. Oh, he's only 2nd. That shouldn't be too bad, maybe. Oh, this is Ugly Shun's other costume. He doesn't have the dunce mask. Ugly Shun, you're the best. I should train against Lau. Who did I train against? A Sarah. Because I made all the characters, but so Lau's I have trouble with. What's the other big one? Lion sometimes, but really Lau is the guy who consistently just stomps me. Well, and Akira's maybe, but really, like Akira, I kind of know what he's gonna do, and it's just, does he land it or not? With Lau, I just don't know. Wolf is totally different to play, so he's kind of fun to train against, but really Lau would be the one that I really need help with.
Fight 3! Ready, go!
I mean, who else? My computer struggles to load it. Oh, I just screwed up my frame rate. Sorry, frame rate. I mean, Pi is fast like Lau, but Lau's just a vicious one. Let's screw up the frame rate again. That's not it. Well, anywho, oh, there it is. No, Allie, no. Oh, Jackie's I have trouble with. More than Sarah. So yeah, I need to train against Jackie's, against Lei Fei's. Yeah, that's it. Jackie, Lei Fei, and Lau. Maybe a little Lion, but Lion I think is just more annoying than anything. Yeah, definitely Lei Fei's and Jackie's and Lau's are the real bane of my Kumite existence. Come on, get him, Nin Nin. That's the Lau stuff. We're gonna allow stuff. Now you finish this. Gosh.
Fight two.
I'm
Ready.
just getting frustrated on my AI's behalf now. Nice. Take that junk. Uh-oh. Whoa. Yeah. Just kick him in the face. That's kind of what you gotta do. Like, don't engage with his stupid stance. Just kick him in the face. Except when his back is turned, and then he's invulnerable, and I hate it. Oh, that wasn't well done, Ninja. Could have swept him right there. Low kick on wake up. Come on, man. Okay, you have. Oh, he does have the follow up. Well, I don't think you can get promoted this time, but. Oh. Now he's in Jumanji stance. You go, man. I hate Jumanji, but you can do it. Jeez, alright. See, these are moves I couldn't do as
Fight four. Ready. Go.
Kagemaru. Whoa. Well, just sitting there and watching him land is one way to approach it, I guess. See, now, okay, yeah, just kick him in the face. Nope, 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 nope. No, you gotta kick him in the face. Don't get fancy, it's too late. Well, he beat me too. I think he did. No, wait, did I? I think he beat me. Nope, that was good all night. So thanks for watching my Shun. Slow start, but I've removed Aoi and Kage, who I didn't feel like I could get anywhere past first stand with, and I think I can with Shun, and I'll be cycling through characters faster now that I'm only on 7 characters rather than 9. Part of me keeps thinking I would like to kind of drop Jeffrey and Wolf in VF4, and that would certainly simplify my rotation quite a bit, because I'm just not, like, in my heart of hearts I don't feel confident I can do a big body character at a high level. You know, a big character like a Jeffrey or a Wolf, but I've been doing pretty well with them, and so maybe that's just my old 2D character bias, and it's a different ball game in Virtua Fighter. I don't know. I do feel a little like 7 characters is probably still too many for me to stay fresh if I try to keep playing each of them. Or stay in tune, I suppose. But we'll see. Better than 9. I've also launched a rather well, it's a project to see if I can actually get to recording Virtua Fighter 5 in 1080p, because you can force it into 1080p if you tell your PS3 that it can only do 480 and 1080 and not 720, which is what the game is supposed to run at. If you do that, it will try to run at 1080p. I've been having, my current PS3 has been sometimes just stalling out on a black screen when trying to load into Virtua Fighter 5, but it did that even after I switched back for a little while until I put the 480p resolution, which I had stupidly taken off, back on. So I'm not sure what that's all about. I might just have to put up with that. It seems to do that. It seems to lock at a black screen maybe a third of the time that I try to run it in 1080p. I don't know. If that's all it is, I guess I could live with that. it's annoying because then you have to power the machine off and back on, and then it's like, oh, we didn't shut down properly. Sit through this little check of the hard drive. So maybe it's just gonna kill my PS3 doing that. But anyway, once the hardware I just ordered arrives in a week or two, this Dinner Time's alternate outfit without his crazy dunce bobblehead. I wonder if that's because they're in one player position. Everybody's on their other costume. It's not as fun to kick Dinner Time in the head when he doesn't have his bobblehead on. But there are benefits that I could get out of being able to run Virtua Fighter 5 in 1080p, because currently it's the only game that I need to switch to 720p for, and that means I have to switch the settings on my whatchamacallit, Framemeister, and that's a little bit of a pain, because it'll sometimes reset some of the other settings, so I have to basically go through 3 different settings and make sure they're all still where I want them to be each time I switch between 720 and 1080. That's irritating, so if I could run everything in 1080, I wouldn't have to do that. And then of course 1080 would just look nicer on my 1080p monitor. So that's, I'm hoping I can pull off 1080p in Virtua Fighter 5 okay. It sure looks nice when it works. But I haven't, my current computer that I have trying to record video is not quite fast enough to capture full 1080p at 60 frames a second. So that has been the main sticking point. The other sticking point is I was just timing it today. My my upload speed. I'm in an apartment, and these apartments come with free internet, which was handy for me because I don't have much money. But its upload speed is, well, I think the download speed is like 15. It's basically half of what this company who provides the service that my landlady gets. It's DSL, and like if you just sign up with them normally as a paying customer, I think their plan is like $35 a month or something, and it's twice as fast as what I currently seem to be clocking, because I'm currently getting 15 megabits per second download and 1 megabit per second upload. So I'm going to be recording 1080p 60 frame per second videos. They're going to be like 6 to 9 gigabytes, and it'll basically take me almost 24 hours to upload one of those 9 gigabyte ones anyway. So that'll be something. I was a little hopeful because the company, it's a new company that just bought my old internet service provider, or I should say my landlady's internet service provider. It was Frontier Communications or whatever they're called, and they were bought by a company called Zipley Fiber, who apparently serves Washington, Idaho, Oregon, and Montana, I think. And Zipley Fiber are making a big noise about how they're upgrading internet speeds and stuff, and I was excited about that, and I was saying, well, maybe I'll get a few more megabit per second upload out of this, but I don't know if that's what they're going to do. I think their main focus is actually on getting more people to sign up for fiber optic connections, or whatever it is. They just call it fiber, which is fast, but I doubt my landlady is going to get that. And So yeah, so my internet speed will probably not change unless I decide to ask my landlady if I can pay to get a fiber optic connection once they finally bring it to my neighborhood, if they ever do. They haven't currently. And I don't really want to have to pay for that. It'd be nice to be able to upload at like 20 meg. I think their like starting plan is like $20 for 20 megabits download and upload or something. That'd be pretty sweet, upload wise. And Minion has lost a lot of. Or was he third queue before? Maybe he got promoted. I haven't been paying attention. Yeah, get him. Neptune ain't that tough. Oh, come on. Just one. There you go. Alright, well, I'm gonna log off and let Min Min do his thing. Next up, what's next? Next up, I think, will be Jeffrey, if I have my order right. Oh, is this his ranking match? It would be Jeffrey in Virtua Fighter 5. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm doing. Okay, we gotta see. He's fighting him. They put him up against the ninth Dan. That's how they do you, man. That's how they do. Gotta fight through it, man. Yeah, he really likes that uppercut move. Ouch. That throw sucks. Yeah, Lion is super annoying. I think they just made him on purpose to be annoying. It's just mental warfare. Make this whiny guy who just keeps poking you and jabbing you and all kinds of stupid noises. And he'll just start doing these super evasions around you and the camera starts spinning and you're all disoriented. Get him in there. You got this? Yeah. Yeah. Don't take that BS. Just kick him in the breadbasket.
Fight 3. Ready, go!
I haven't taught Min anything, by the way. You can give positive or negative feedback here with the X or O buttons on the controller, but I haven't done that. And I didn't go into sparring with him and teach him moves or anything either. Oh, that's not looking good. See how the camera just gets so crazy? Because the Lion's evading all over.
Ready, go!
Damn Lion. What a jerk. No, that was in Jumanji stance, and it's not your friend. Okay, do something. Oh no, you blew it. No. Well, I'm sure he'll work it out. And so yeah, me will be Jeffrey next, and I'm definitely going now. So toodaloo.